Hi guys, and welcome back to Lasting Peace. I hope you don't mind my more casual appearance. I have not felt at all like drying my hair since we moved to Tennessee, and it is hot. It totally trumps Georgia for heat and humidity. So I've taken to a much more natural look, which I could get used to because I love being ready that quickly in the morning. I want to talk to you today about exercise. We've been kind of on that theme lately, but I've been getting a whole lot more questions about it, which actually tends to fuel my thoughts. And a lot of times recently in my prayer time, I've really been talking to God a lot about how He changed my perspective on exercise and how He's given me so much more joy and fulfillment in it than I ever had before when I was abusing it in my eating disorder. One of the things that struck me as I was actually walking the dog recently was the weird thing that it's a weird word that we use in some exercise circles. We talk about bodybuilding, and in reality, whether or not we're lifting a whole lot of weights or running, whatever, that's in essence what we're trying to do. We suddenly think that we are building a body, as if we were creating something, or we had the power to manufacture it, to completely change it, to make what we want out of it. And I distinctly heard God almost laugh at that idea. It's bizarre. All we can do is explore the body that He has given us. I think about it if you have a career, or if you're as a child, when a child is growing up and wondering what he's going to do with his life, we encourage them to look for their strengths, or to find their bent, what they were kind of made to do, and then to capitalize on those. But when it comes to our body, we don't look at what our innate given attributes are and then capitalize on those. We tend to look at what we don't like and try to create something different. So, in other words, if God has given you wider hips than someone else, then capitalize on it. Maybe you do something different with those hips. Maybe you've got a stronger lower body, and so the delight for you, the joy, the gift of God, is to enjoy that strength and see what they can do. Another thing, really, when we're treating our bodies, the only thing that we can do with them, whether it be exercise or medicine or whatever else we try to do to change or heal or manipulate our bodies, is really just that. We can manipulate them and we can try to sustain them. That's ultimately what we're trying to do, even no matter what we're doing in pursuit of health, is trying to sustain the body that was given to us from God. It was not ever something that we were intended to recreate or to change. It is a gift. And so one of the things that has been a new experience in my own health and exercise and fitness life and joy is yoga. And I really appreciate that they often say we practice yoga as opposed to working out, because that's what it is. And it's more of an experience, and I've learned to actually employ that word in all levels of my fitness, to practice, to discover what my body can do. And I think it's interesting that that's kind of almost even what athletes in the purest sense set out to do. They set out to see what their body can do, how far or how fast it can skate or run or jump, and there's a passion in that. So I would encourage you, if your own exercise habits have reached beyond the passion and the joy and the discovery of something new or an ability that God has given you, then you need to reevaluate it. It is our joy, our gift of God, to explore and to discover the body He has built. So I hope that encourages you. Next week we will address a couple more specific questions that I've been getting along these same lines, and then some along food too, but the very practical aspects of overcoming an eating disorder. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you next week.